Well, alrighty, old goats. Hey, we got this nice little thing in the mail here. MulWark. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. That's what it looks like to me, is MulWark. There you go. You guys can check that out. We'll put a link for this down below in the description. But they were kind enough to send me this for me to do a review on it. And it's their pocket hole jig. Now I've got another pocket hole jig. And I do plan on comparing these kind of side by side, but that's another video. And, well, let's look at this bad boy. Neat little box. We can start seeing some of the things that are inside of it, but, you know, to open it up, you got these plugs, which are, you know, they're okay. You know, they're plugs. Got an instruction manual. That's, you know, comes with all these little, you know, these different size screws. But, you know, that's cool and all. But that's not what we got it for. This is what we got it for right here, the pocket hole jig. This is the important thing of it, right? And we'll go ahead and pull this out. We're going to use this to show you that, you know, we can set the depth. And then we need the Allen wrench to tighten that down. The rest of it, this would be to screw stuff in. That's your bit to attach to the screw to put it in. Well, we all pretty much know how to do that, so that's not even our concern. We just want to see how easy this thing is to use. And we're just going to put that case out of the way here. Kind of set this stuff here in this little tray. Just because we want it for a little bit here in a little bit. Let's look at the pocket hole jig itself. To look at it, I mean, it looks pretty cool. You know, it doesn't. I mean, it looks like it's sturdy. I try to move this thing back and forth. It doesn't move back and forth. But one thing you will notice is that there is a magnet right here. That's pretty cool. So you pull it up. You see how easy that magnet came up? I'm actually impressed. So you put it back in there, boom, holds. Oh, it will slide a little bit if you push hard. Oh, you gotta push pretty hard though. You gotta push pretty hard to make it slide. Probably shouldn't do that. Oh, there it is. There's the pin here on the side. Okay, there's your pins. And those line up with these pins here. Okay. So, you know, you put it to your depth, and she'll stay there. I mean, now we're not held on with anything. Hold on, right here we're held on. Look, she's staying. She's staying there. She's staying there. She's staying there. She's staying there. Look at that magnet. I mean, I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it all to hell. And she's staying there. She is. Oh my gosh, it doesn't move. That's how a magnet should work. So we'll just take you through a quick walkthrough how you're supposed to use it. And you're gonna take this thing. It's got a slider thing here. You slide it off. Now, if you want to kind of fix a hole or fix something that's already kind of plugged in and everything, you want this bottom part to be flush. Okay, so you want this to be up. Okay, but if you're gonna make a new hole, you're not repairing something that you previously had a hole. You're making a new one. We're actually going to use the pocket hole jig to actually make a pocket hole on a new project, not something that just needs repaired. Then you want this thing to be down. Okay, see that? Boom. All right. So you put it right up here on your piece of wood. All right, not that hard. And you see that it's measuring right around 1 1/4 inch. At least that's what it should measure. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm showing it about 1 1/4 inch. So we know we're going 1 1/4 inch into the wood. So this arrow right here on this, we want to put that right in line with 1 1/4 inch. Well, that's pretty simple, isn't it? All we did was lift it up and move it. I mean, that doesn't take any time at all, does it? Let me make sure I got that right again. Okay, is that a 1 1/4? Right, so now you're gonna flip it over. Okay, it's not. You see some measurements there? You see some marks there? That's right, you do. So you're gonna put this right up through here. You're gonna slide this right up in through, and we're gonna go to 1 1/4 inch, right? Because that's where we're going. So you're gonna want to make this flushy part here, this edge, even with the 1 1/4 inch. At least that's my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding. So you're going to take your little stop nut here, or whatever it's called. I don't even, cullet. I'm sorry, it's a cullet. Call it what you will. Put it right up here against the plastic. Okay, right up there against the plastic. Kind of hold it there with your pinky. Put your Allen wrench back in. Tighten her down. I mean, I'm holding it with my pinky. Got her tight. Okay. Now, when I go in there, she goes right to that 1 1/4 inch spot and stops. Okay, I'm a little back further than I should be, but that's me. I don't like to be right up next to it. But the main thing is, we're not sitting there stopping at a 1/2 inch, okay? We're not stopping there. We're going all the way up. Because we need that hole to come to join this with another piece that's going to be the same width. So I mean, it just makes sense that you'd want that to be set. Now you guys may have noticed that I had the instructions out just to help me out with that, because I mean, hey, this is a new piece of equipment for me. I just wanted to make sure I was doing exactly what they wanted. So the next thing is, you're going to want to put your little clamp on here to connect it to your piece of work. Now my clamp is, and I'm not drilling this because I have a project to do for it at the moment. I mean, I just did like 3 projects that use these, and well, my clamp does not want to sit here on this table. Okay, it's about the best we're going to do. We've changed the piece of wood out for a longer piece of wood so we can actually hold it here. But we already set the cullet on the drill bit to the depth we need. I'm just going to put it on in there, drill it in, out she comes into the next hole, and boom, now you got your holes drilled. Okay, it's not hard, it's real simple. So we're going to knock her down here, and you might notice, I mean, this is the first time I use this thing too, so it's pretty awesome. I love it. I mean, how easy it is to move and how easy it is to push around. But you see it here, it did leave a little bit of a mess here, which that's not a big deal. We can just hit that with a sander real quick and just knock it right off. No problem at all. It's still going to put those screws right in there for us. And we didn't penetrate the wood on this side. That shows that we set the depth correctly. So, of course, someone might disagree, and they might say, "Oh no, you got to put that all the way through." And no, because if you set it too far, then it doesn't grab a hold, and there's not as much thread touching both, wood, and therefore it's not going to hold as well. But other people have different opinions, so we'll let them have their opinion. But we did clean that up a little bit. So guys, when it comes down to it, this MulWark pocket hole jig, it's pretty snazzy. It is snazzy. I mean, look at that. That easy. That easy. And it doesn't fall. I'm holding my hand here because I don't want it to break, okay? I don't want it to fall and break. I don't think it'll break. I just don't want to take a chance because it's that snazzy. That is awesome. Thank you MulWark for sending me this pocket hole jig for me to do a review on. I'm absolutely going to love this thing. It's easy to use, so phenomenal, so phenomenal. And I mean, putting, you know, the case that it comes in, great. It works great. It gives a nice display, nice thin profile, easy to put away. Anyway, up next we'll compare this with our other pocket hole jig, just to see how well it lines up. Bye.